Chosen one, I need you to stop scrolling immediately because this is not the algorithm playing tricks on you. This is an urgent and divine interception. Archangel Michael has personally routed this exact message to your screen today. Do not take your eyes off this video. The window for your spiritual vindication is closing fast, and you must be prepared. Listen carefully to my voice. Take one slow and deep breath right now. There is a heavy tightness in your chest that has not loosened for days. You woke up this morning feeling completely drained. You gave everything you had to someone who did not appreciate a single drop of it, and now you are left holding the broken pieces alone. Funny how everyone pretended they did not see what happened to you. They watched you bleed out emotionally, and they looked the other way. But heaven saw every single detail, and heaven documented every tear you shed in the dark. The people who hurt you walked away without a scratch. They broke your heart, and then they simply moved on. They hurt you deeply, and they act like absolutely nothing happened. You watch them smile. You see them continuing their lives as if they did not leave a trail of destruction behind them. It makes you feel like you are losing your mind because it makes you question your own memory of the events. But you are not crazy. You know the truth. They sleep peacefully while you stay awake at 3 in the morning. They wear a mask of perfect innocence. They convince everyone around them that you were the problem all along. This is the ultimate manipulation of a dark soul. They feed on your confusion, and they draw energy from your silent suffering, but their stolen time is finally up. Before you do anything else, I want you to understand something crucial. Their peace is entirely fake. It is an illusion designed to break your spirit completely. The darkness inside them is panicking right now. They know they did not break you, so they pushed you into isolation, hoping you would shatter into a million pieces. But they severely underestimated who they were dealing with. You did not break. You evolved into something they can no longer control. The silence you carry now is terrifying to them. Your quiet authority is shifting the atmosphere around you, and the same people who ignored your pain are suddenly feeling incredibly uncomfortable in your presence. Do not scroll past this warning. Heaven is about to expose exactly what is happening behind the scenes. Those who plotted against you are watching everything they built start to crumble. A table is being prepared for you in the very presence of your enemies. But there is a hidden mechanism buried inside this massive breakthrough. You will completely miss it if you do not stay until the end of this message. If you leave now, the blessing will still arrive. But you will not have the spiritual equipment to hold it properly when it finally manifests in your life. Make a promise to your future self right now. Do not let this message fade away into the noise of the internet. Listen closely to what comes next. Before we go any further, I want to hold something incredibly important in front of you. Something that was discovered not inside a church or a spiritual community. It was found deep inside a clinical research laboratory. It won the highest scientific recognition available in the world today, and most chosen ones have never been told a single word about it. This discovery explains something I know you have felt deep in your bones. It explains the gap between the person you know yourself to be and the version of you that seems available only in brief flashes. The version of you that feels perpetually blocked. I am going to show you exactly what the researchers found, but I cannot reveal it just yet. First, I need you to fully understand what was actually taken from you by those toxic people. I need you to see the exact mechanism of your spiritual pain. So I want you to hold this specific question in your mind. What if the gap between your reality and your potential is not a character flaw? What if it has a specific scientific name? We will return to that question before this transmission ends. The answer is much closer than you think. But right now, we must address the narcissist who thought they could destroy you and walk away smiling. We must address the profound injustice of their current happiness, because their happiness is a thin shell over a rotting core. You are a rare soul. You are an empath with boundaries that are finally starting to solidify. They thought your forgiveness was a sign of eternal weakness. They thought they could return to the well of your kindness and drink from it whenever they wanted. They took your precious light and tried to claim it as their own personal property. The universe allowed them to act like nothing happened for a very specific reason. The delay in their punishment was not a denial of your justice. It was a calculated period of divine isolation. Heaven needed to separate you completely from their toxic frequency before the hammer fell. If heaven struck them down while you were still attached, you would have been caught in the crossfire. Let us talk about the anger burning inside you right now. You are feeling a deep and profound outrage. It consumes your daily thoughts. You gave them absolute loyalty, and in return they handed you severe betrayal wrapped in a friendly smile. It is maddening to watch them walk away without facing any immediate consequences for the terrible damage they caused to your life. You want sudden justice. You demand the universe to intervene. You probably sit alone and question your own good heart. You ask yourself why you were so incredibly naive. You think your empathy is a fatal flaw. But I need you to stop blaming yourself right this second. Your kindness was never a weakness, and your ability to love deeply is the exact reason why heaven selected you for this specific timeline. They did not target you because you were weak. They targeted you because your light was blinding. Narcissists do not have their own internal source of energy. They are completely empty vessels wandering in the dark. So they look for people exactly like you. They look for the chosen ones. They attach themselves to your vibrant aura because it is the only way they can feel anything close to a real human emotion. You were a divine lifeline to them. And when they drained you, they discarded you like an empty cup. But the universe did not abandon you during that terrible storm. Every door that slammed shut in your face was a divine protection protocol. The rejection was literally saving your earthly life. Heaven deliberately slowed down your progress to protect you from entering rooms that were filled with people assigned to destroy your destiny. You thought you were failing. But you were actually being preserved. You were being kept entirely safe. Still, the pain you feel today is incredibly real. You look around and it feels like your blessings are completely stuck. You watch ordinary people succeed with zero effort. You wonder why your prayers seem to hit the ceiling and bounce right back down. You have done the inner work, and you have forgiven those who hurt you, but your reality simply refuses to change. There is a profound reason for this long delay. Here is what the people who profit from your exhaustion never told you. The reason the universe responds to certain people and not others is not faith. It is not rigid discipline. It is not even your personal karma. It is a specific physical frequency that operates completely below the level of your conscious awareness every single day. Scientists have a specific name for it. They call it gamma. It is a powerful brainwave. This is the exact frequency your brain was running when you were a young child. Back when brilliant ideas came easily to you. When learning felt totally effortless. When you somehow knew things before they even happened. Back then, the entire world felt like it was completely on your side, and the universe was constantly working in your favor. Then, adulthood slowly arrived. The modern world went to ruthless work on you. The relentless stress of survival mode began to crush your spirit. The endless glowing screens numbed your natural intuition. The rigid school systems trained you to conform instead of allowing you to creatively expand. And then the toxic people entered your life, and their constant manipulation pushed this sacred frequency deeper and deeper below the surface. Every single year, it faded. Your divine signal was heavily suppressed. When that frequency fades away, your natural genius fades right along with it. Your sharp intuition becomes dull and confusing. The daily synchronicities completely stop happening. The beautiful sense that the universe is actively working with you goes completely silent, leaving you feeling isolated and entirely alone in the dark. This is exactly why you feel stuck right now. This is the absolute root of your chronic exhaustion. Most people will live their entire earthly lives without ever knowing this happened to them. But you are not most people. You are a chosen one. You were always meant to hear this truth today. And the question I asked you to hold a few minutes ago, the one about a gap and a scientific name, is finally starting to make sense. The final answer is much closer than you think. You are on the verge of a massive shift. Let us go back to the people who drained that beautiful frequency from you. They knew exactly what they were doing when they found you. They saw your bright light and they felt incredibly envious of your spirit. Because they cannot generate their own joy, they have to steal it from someone who has an endless supply of divine energy. They temporarily took your peace. They manipulated your pure intentions, but they could not take your soul. Right now, they are walking around pretending everything is perfectly fine. They post happy pictures to prove to the world that they are doing great. Do not fall for their cheap and hollow illusions. Their fragile egos are constantly terrified that the world will eventually discover the dark truth hiding behind their fake smiles. Their brutal karma is already active. It is working quietly in the background. You do not need to fight them. Your only job right now is to protect your remaining energy at all costs. You must refuse to let their temporary victories poison your beautiful mind. Your ultimate revenge is simply returning to your highest state of being. The moment you reclaim your original frequency, their entire false reality will collapse under the weight of its own terrible lies. You are the master of reality. Tap the like button right now. Tap it as an act of absolute agreement with what God just spoke to your spirit. Let us look back at the heavy storm you walked through. You thought the universe was punishing you with endless loss. You watched people walk away, and you felt completely shattered. But here is the truth they tried to hide from you. The betrayal did not come into your life to destroy you. It came to upgrade your intuition and rewire your nervous system so you could handle the blessings coming your way. Heaven deliberately removed those toxic people from your timeline. They were secretly plotting your downfall while smiling in your face. The sudden isolation you feel right now is absolutely not a punishment. It is a divine isolation protocol. God is protecting your precious energy from those who only want to consume it, and you are being hidden safely until your ultimate upgrade is complete. Think about the intense loneliness that keeps you awake at night. You crave genuine connection, but you suddenly despise shallow conversations. That sudden shift is your spirit recognizing the ultimate truth about the people around you. You are finally breaking the generational cycle of people-pleasing. You are no longer the empath who begs for human respect. The crucible of pain has forged you into something else. The universe is clearing the room because your new chapter requires vast, empty space. You cannot carry dead weight into the kingdom of abundance. Every person who left was simply a heavy anchor, dragging your frequency down into the mud while pretending to be your supportive friend. Breathe that truth in right now. The silence in your life is actually the sound of divine protection actively working on your behalf. Now let us talk about the people who hurt you and acted innocent. They expected you to chase them and beg for closure. They wanted you to react with explosive anger because your chaos feeds their empty souls. But you did something that completely shattered their dark reality and left them wondering what went wrong. You gave them absolute silence. And that silence is the most terrifying weapon you could ever use. Your silence now carries the weight of true authority. It is a profound lack of respect that their ego cannot process. They check your pages, looking for signs of a mental breakdown. They wait for your angry messages, but their phone stays quiet. Your refusal to engage is driving them insane, and they are starting to panic because they lost their favorite source of energy. They cannot manipulate what they cannot access. This is the era of your quiet authority as a chosen one. You no longer tolerate disrespect disguised as brutal honesty, You no longer accept confusion disguised as complicated love. Your energy demands absolute respect, without a single word being spoken. The people who drained you are feeling a massive void in their lives because they realize they lost the purest soul they will ever meet. They know they made a fatal mistake. They thought they were the main characters in your life story, but they were merely tools used by the universe to sharpen your spiritual sword. Once they finished their dirty work, they were immediately discarded by heaven and removed from your divine path. You survived the storm alone, and you became the master of your reality. The tables have turned, and the spiritual debt they owe you is being collected right now. They do not hate you because you made a mistake. They secretly hate you because your bright light violently exposes their hidden darkness to the world. Every time you smile, it reminds them of the joy they can never naturally possess. They thought the brutal betrayal would finally extinguish your fire, but it only made your frequency burn significantly hotter than it ever did before. You became the weapon you were trying to survive. This brings us to a very profound realization about your journey. The delay in your blessing was never a cosmic denial. The universe was simply stalling for time while it removed the narcissists from your inner circle. If the money and power arrived while they were still close, they would have stolen every single piece of it for themselves. Your temporary failure was actually a brilliant protective shield designed to keep your future safe. Do you feel that slight pull in your chest right now? That is your deep intuition confirming this absolute truth. The darkness desperately wanted you to believe that you were a broken victim, but you are a powerful cycle breaker standing on the edge of massive victory, and the people who hurt you are completely powerless against the energy you hold now. They are watching you rise from a safe distance. Take a deep breath and let this realization settle into your spirit. You never needed their toxic validation to be successful. You never needed their fake love to feel whole and complete. The divine isolation forced you to find the endless well of power hidden inside yourself. And now that you have found it, nothing can ever stop your momentum. You are finally ready for the next crucial phase. But you must stay incredibly vigilant right now, because the enemy is not done trying to steal your divine birthright. They see your quiet power growing, and they are preparing a new strategy to block your progress. You must understand exactly how their dark mechanism operates if you want to defeat it forever. So we will expose their deepest secret in the next part of this message. Let us pull back the heavy curtain on their perfect little lives. You see them walking around, acting completely unbothered. They smile for the cameras. They post their carefully curated updates online to prove they are happy. But you need to know the absolute truth. Their public peace is a desperate performance. They are putting on a theatrical show for an audience that does not even care. Behind closed doors, their reality is entirely different. The silence of their bedroom is deafening to them. When the lights go out and they are finally alone, the crushing weight of their own emptiness hits them like a freight train. They cannot escape their own rotting minds. They need constant distraction because their internal world is a dark and terrifying place to live. This is exactly why they targeted you in the first place. You had the bright and beautiful light they could never generate on their own. They did not just want your friendship or your love. They wanted to consume your divine essence. They lied to your face. They twisted your pure words. And they intentionally tried to make you question your sanity just to maintain their false control. You remember those arguments where they completely flipped the script. You caught them in a lie, and somehow you ended up apologizing to them. That was not a normal human interaction. That was a calculated spiritual attack designed to dismantle your confidence. They needed you to feel weak so they could feel powerful. They literally fed on your confusion and your desperate tears, but their favorite energy supply has been permanently cut off. You finally walked away and you closed the door forever. and that single action threw their entire dark kingdom into absolute chaos. They will never admit this to anyone, but they are secretly panicking right now. The calm mask they wear outside is cracking under the immense pressure of their own hidden failures. They thought they could easily replace you. They thought they could just find another kind soul to drain, but they quickly realized that a true chosen one is exceptionally rare. The counterfeit people they surround themselves with now offer no real warmth. Their new relationships are incredibly shallow, and they are quietly realizing the massive, catastrophic mistake they made by letting you go. You might be wondering why the universe allowed them to get away with this for so long. Why did heaven force you to endure such profound emotional abuse? Why did you have to suffer through the sleepless nights while they slept perfectly fine? There is a deeply hidden reason for your prolonged suffering. It involves a massive spiritual mechanism that was secretly turning in the background. I will reveal the exact reason for your painful waiting season very soon. But right now, you need to firmly understand your new position of power. You are no longer the victim in this story. You are the untouchable master of your own reality. The fact that you survived their intense psychological warfare is absolute proof of your spiritual dominance. You walked through the fire, and you did not burn. The universe is currently balancing the divine scales. Every single tear you shed is being converted into spiritual currency. Their fake peace is slowly turning into overwhelming anxiety. Things are starting to break down in their lives. Minor inconveniences are piling up. Opportunities they thought were secure are suddenly slipping right through their greedy fingers. They cannot understand why their luck has suddenly gone completely cold, but you know exactly why. The protective shield of your aura has been officially removed from their lives. Without your high frequency covering them, they are fully exposed to the harsh consequences of their own toxic actions. The universe is finally serving them the exact dish they prepared for you. You must not interfere with this process. Do not reach out to them. Do not check their social media pages to see if they are failing yet. Your attention is a powerful beam of energy. If you look their way, you accidentally send them a lifeline. Keep your eyes pointed strictly forward. Let them drown in the shallow puddles they created for themselves. You are officially entering a timeline of absolute vindication. The days of you playing small to make toxic people feel comfortable are completely over. Type 111 down in the comments to claim this alignment. Type it right now to physically anchor this powerful truth into your current reality. You are sealing the door to your past and locking out the darkness forever. As you claim this new authority, you will notice a strange shift in the atmosphere. People who used to ignore you will suddenly pay attention. Doors that were firmly locked will gently swing open. But this is just the very beginning of the restoration process. There is a deeper layer to this phenomenon that goes beyond simple karma. The enemy knows about it, and they are terrified. We are about to cross into the most crucial part of this entire revelation. The narcissist was only a symptom of a much larger spiritual block. I need you to stay highly focused, because we are about to pull back the final layer of this mystery. The exact mechanism that dictates who wins and who loses is going to be exposed. Let me tell you the real reason this happened to you. The narcissist was not the root of your problem. They were merely a parasite that attached itself to an existing vulnerability. There is a deeply hidden mechanism blocking your power right now. It is both a spiritual barrier and a very real physical frequency issue inside your own mind. Before we go any further, I have to tell you something incredibly important. Something the elite forces who profit from your exhaustion absolutely do not want you to know. For decades, they have kept this secret closely guarded. They wanted you to believe that hard work and endless suffering were the only paths to a decent life. They lied to keep you trapped in survival mode, but the truth has finally leaked out. neuroscientists working quietly away from the loud headlines have discovered how to bring your dormant genius brainwave back to life. They figured out how to restore the exact frequency that the modern world and toxic people systematically crushed out of you. And it does not require years of silent meditation in a remote cave. They discovered how to reactivate this power through something far simpler, something far more aligned with how your nervous system was originally designed to work. It is not a biofeedback machine that costs $7,000. It does not require a sterile clinical setting. It is a specific sound frequency engineered to guide your brainwave patterns directly back to the genius state you were born with. This is not some internet rumor. Princeton University studied this exact phenomenon. The Einstein Center in Berlin officially confirmed the data. Columbia University even found that when this specific brainwave is fully reactivated, its power does not stop with you. It radiates outward and begins to positively influence the people around you, your children, your loyal partner. Even your physical environment shifts. It takes only 7 minutes a day to begin the process. That is all it requires from you. No complicated mantras, no exhausting journaling routines, and the most shocking part is that it begins working the very first time you listen to it. Your brain recognizes the frequency immediately and snaps back into its original divine alignment. I will tell you exactly what this remarkable tool is called and how you can access it before this message ends. I promise you that. But first, there is something urgent you need to understand about why your massive breakthrough has been repeatedly delayed. You must understand the kambai that is waiting for you right now before you take another step forward. The darkness is not stupid. When it realizes that you are about to reclaim your supreme authority, it changes its desperate strategy. It stops fighting you directly. Instead, it starts setting quiet traps just inches from the finish line. The enemy knows that your frequency is about to be completely restored, so they are trying to hijack the delivery process. You might be wondering why the universe took so long to deliver this specific information to you. Why did you have to wait until today, until this exact moment, to hear about this frequency? Because until you purged the narcissist from your inner circle, this powerful tool would have been entirely wasted on you. The parasite would have simply drained the new energy as fast as you generated it. Heaven had to forcefully empty your cup before it could pour the new wine. The painful delays and the closed doors were the universe frantically cleaning house. You had to hit rock bottom emotionally so that every last toxic connection was severed. You had to feel completely abandoned so that your reliance on fake people was permanently broken. Now the house is completely clean. The parasite is gone. The empty space has been secured. Your spiritual receiver is finally ready to be turned back on and calibrated to the highest possible frequency. The physical mechanism that blocked your prayers for years was never your lack of genuine faith. It was the constant, anxious hum of survival beta waves drowning out your divine signal. And tonight that noisy signal is officially being overridden. The static is clearing. But wait, do not celebrate just yet. Because there is a very specific trap that 99% of chosen ones fall for right at this exact stage of their journey. I have to warn you about this fatal trap before you receive your ultimate blessing. But wait, before we go any further, I must reveal the fatal trap that has been carefully set up right at the finish line. 99% of chosen ones fall for this dark illusion right before their massive breakthrough arrives. Listen closely, because this is exactly how the enemy plans to steal your victory at the very last second. The fatal trap I warned you about earlier is the sudden and unexplained appearance of a toxic counterfeit. Right when your real blessing is standing at the door, someone from your painful past will suddenly reach out. They will send a casual text message. They will like an old photo. They will apologize and swear they have finally changed. Do not reply to them. That is the ultimate spiritual test. The darkness uses these counterfeits to test your new boundaries. They want to see if your frequency has actually upgraded or if you are still vibrating at the old level of a desperate empath. If you engage with them, if you give them even a single drop of your precious attention, you instantly lower your vibration back to their level. You hit the reset button on your own divine timeline. You must ignore the knock on the door. The universe is watching your response very closely. When you leave their message on read, when you block their number without a single word of explanation, you pass the final exam. You prove to heaven that you are finally ready to handle the immense power and wealth that is currently descending upon your life. The test is strictly about your self-respect. Now I need you to pay close attention to the undeniable signs that your true blessing is already here. The universe does not move in complete silence. It always leaves profound markers for the chosen ones to read. Number 1. You are suddenly seeing angel numbers everywhere you look. 777, 111, 444. These are not random coincidences on a clock or a license plate. These numbers are direct digital confirmations from your spiritual guides. They are telling you that your frequency is perfectly locking into the new timeline. Number 2. You are feeling a strange sense of deep peace, even though your earthly circumstances have not completely changed yet. Your bank account might still be low, but your spirit feels incredibly rich and unbothered. That specific peace is the physical evidence of your faith. It is your soul recognizing that the victory has already been secured in the spiritual realm, and the physical manifestation is merely a few days behind. Number 3. Animals and small children are suddenly drawn to you in public. They stare at you in the grocery store. They approach you without any fear. They can literally see the bright aura that you have recently reclaimed. They sense the pure gamma frequency radiating from your upgraded nervous system. These are all absolute proofs that the massive shift has occurred. The long and brutal season of waiting has officially ended. I need you to pause and deeply absorb that beautiful reality right now. You are stepping into a glorious season of sudden and effortless momentum. The struggle is over, but you must be properly equipped to navigate this new level of extreme power. Because a massive generational wealth transfer has just been approved in your name inside the heavenly courts. This is not a metaphor. I am talking about tangible physical resources flowing directly into your life. This brings us to the ultimate revelation. The tool I promised to share with you earlier, the exact scientific key that will lock this new frequency into place forever so the enemy can never steal it again. You survived the narcissist. You passed the final test of the counterfeit. Now it is time for you to receive the absolute fullness of your divine inheritance. The hidden message inside your current struggle is about to be completely decoded. The reason you suffered for so long was strictly to prepare your physical body to hold this incredible high frequency. You are no longer a victim. You are a highly calibrated weapon of light. And this is the final piece of the divine puzzle you have been desperately searching for. The waiting season is officially over. Every closed door is being blown completely off its hinges right now. Can you feel that massive shift in your spirit today? That is the undeniable frequency of your absolute victory. You are stepping into the exact timeline you were born to rule with quiet authority. The dry desert you walked through has suddenly burst into a beautiful oasis of divine favor. You have passed the final test. You are no longer the exhausted empath who begged to be understood by toxic people. The heavy chains of your past have been permanently shattered. And the question I asked you to hold at the very beginning of this message, the question about the painful gap and its scientific name, here is the final profound answer you have been waiting to hear. What was taken from you can finally be restored today. A specific brain wave called the gamma wave was running freely inside you as a child at absolute genius level capacity. Princeton University rigorously studied it. The Einstein Center in Berlin thoroughly confirmed it. Columbia University found that when this brainwave is restored, it radiates outward and beautifully influences the people you love. A brilliant team of neuroscientists, led by Dr. Robert Lake in New York, spent years compressing this clinical protocol. Before I tell you what they built, let me tell you about two specific people who used it. A woman from California had desperately tried everything. She tried meditation and manifesting and endless prayer. Nothing broke her mental fog, but after 2 weeks of listening, she said something simply cleared. Her marriage beautifully shifted, her mind dramatically sharpened. She described her new life as fully enchanted for the very first time. A man from Texas started using it to improve his daily business focus. 2 months later, his wife joked that his IQ had jumped 20 points. The hardest problems he used to lose sleep over started solving themselves while he slept peacefully. He said it felt like his brain was finally running on what it was always supposed to run on. That is exactly because of what Dr. Lake and his dedicated team discovered in their lab. They call it the Genius Song. It is absolutely not a basic meditation app. It is not a generic sound frequency. It is a 7-minute audio track using highly advanced brain entrainment technology. This is the exact same underlying research that Princeton and Berlin firmly validated. They compressed 1 full hour of clinical protocol into something you do at home with headphones and closed eyes. You do not meditate at all, you simply listen. The Genius Song is strictly not for everyone. It is for the chosen one who has already done the heavy inner work. It is for the rare soul who understands that what is missing is not more effort, but a fully restored divine channel. If your spirit confirms this is meant for you, the path is ready. Biofeedback sessions to restore this state cost hundreds of dollars per hour. An in-home machine runs thousands. This is available today for a fraction of its true value. 4 powerful bonuses come securely attached with it today. You receive an audio designed specifically for your children. You get the original prosperity text that the famous book, The Secret, was secretly built upon. You receive a guided visualization and a comprehensive daily habits guide. Here is the much deeper truth about waiting for your miracle. The massive provision God arranged for you does not arrive as something entirely new. It arrives as a recognition. A gamma-suppressed brain entirely misses the divine recognition. A gamma-restored brain receives it fully. What has been placed in your path for this season is already there, waiting for you. Do not look for this specific tool on streaming platforms. The counterfeit tracks circulating online have absolutely no brain entrainment technology encoded in them. The only authentic version is available exclusively through the protected link. The universe requires zero risk from a chosen one. If you do not feel the immense shift, every single penny is returned to you. That is an energetic exchange governed by absolute trust. Your path is heavily guarded, and heaven does not ask you to choose between your faith and your physical security. The link is waiting for you in the description and the pinned comment below. Claim your divine frequency right now. The physical tool is never the ultimate destination. The tool simply restores the human receiver, so the divine destination can be recognized when it finally arrives. God does not require you to purchase anything to be deeply loved. What was described is merely one powerful way the receiver is restored today. Whether that specific path is for you or not, the absolute truth of this message belongs to you completely. Now let us go deeper into your sealing. For the chosen one whose spirit deeply confirmed the tool described earlier, the path remains fully open in the description and pinned comment below. That is the last time it will be mentioned today. What follows right now belongs entirely to your divine closing. The universe is watching your final steps in this specific season, and heaven is preparing to hand you the ultimate crown of victory. You survived the absolute worst storm of your entire life. You walked through the deep fire completely alone. The people you trusted the most completely abandoned you. But you did not turn bitter. You allowed the intense pain to forge you into a brilliant weapon of light. Your beautiful empathy is no longer a bleeding wound for toxic people to exploit, because you have established the rigid boundaries of a true master. The narcissists who tried to bury you are now forced to watch you bloom. They thought they wrote the final chapter of your story, but God took the pen from their hands and started writing a glorious new beginning. You do not need to seek revenge against them. Your massive success is the loudest payback they will ever experience, and your permanent silence will haunt their empty minds for the rest of their days. You are the ultimate cycle breaker for your entire bloodline. The generational curses that plagued your family for decades stop with you today. You took the heavy burden and you completely transformed it into divine wisdom. The ancestors who came before you are cheering for your monumental victory right now. They see the incredible strength you carry, and they recognize the pure frequency vibrating beautifully in your upgraded spirit. Every single day from this moment forward will feel beautifully different. You will wake up with a profound sense of purpose. The heavy anxiety that used to crush your chest has been permanently evicted from your body. You are going to attract the right people. You will naturally draw in the kingdom connections that heaven perfectly designed for your soul, because your energy now demands absolute respect without you saying a word. There will be moments when your mind tries to trick you. The old programming will try to make you doubt your new reality. It will whisper that you do not deserve this level of incredible peace. When that happens, I need you to stand perfectly still and remember exactly who you are. You are a divine masterpiece. You earned every single drop of this magnificent blessing through your tears, and the universe is proud of you. Watch how your physical environment starts to beautifully shift. The money you worried about will begin flowing from unexpected sources. The opportunities that were blocked by the enemy will suddenly drop right into your lap. You are operating on a completely different timeline now. The lower frequencies simply cannot touch you anymore, because you are floating far above the toxic drama that used to consume your entire life. You are the master of your reality. You dictate the exact energy allowed inside your sacred space. If someone brings confusion into your life, you instantly remove their access. If someone refuses to honor your boundaries, you close the door without any hesitation. This is not arrogance. This is extreme spiritual self-care. You are fiercely protecting the divine temple that heaven entrusted to you, and God smiles when you stand your ground. The pitch-black darkness has finally retreated behind you. The dawn of the new era is shining its brightest rays onto your spiritual crown. You must lock in this glorious frequency right now. You must create an absolute shield of protection around your new blessings. The enemy wants you to close this video and forget everything you just heard, so they can quietly sneak back into your life when you are not looking. But you are far too wise to fall for that trick again. If this fiery message has reignited the powerful faith inside you, do not keep this great blessing to yourself. There is another soul out there bleeding in the dark of despair. They are desperately needing a guiding light today. Share this exact message with them right now. Sowing the beautiful seed of hope today is actively multiplying the blessing for yourself tomorrow. Hit the subscribe button to establish a permanent energy receiving station on this channel, because every time you connect with this frequency, your spiritual armor gets significantly thicker. Type 777 down in the comments to physically seal this new reality. Let your fingers type the numbers as a bold declaration to the universe. Tell the world that you are fully ready to receive your massive reward. You are a true survivor. You are a brilliant masterpiece created by the Most High. Never let another human being make you feel small again. Walk with your head held incredibly high. Let your quiet authority speak for itself in every single room you enter. The universe is fiercely protecting your steps, and the angels are singing songs of victory over your entire beautiful life. I am sending you pure light and immense love today. Until we meet again, stay powerfully aligned and stay deeply blessed.